Hey guys, Jamiy, and today on Roblox we're playing some more Loomian Legacy, as you can see on the screen right now. For the first battle actually against I-100-100, so ooh. Anyway, for this video I have my CYNAMOTH again, but I've changed up a move, okay. We're gonna be very annoying, as something like the title probably says. So my plan today is just to be really annoying and to just put everyone to sleep and then just try and win. Of course, he has an obsidian gun, so that's not exactly the best thing for me, but that should be fine. Oh, I didn't put body slam on Ragoon. It should be fine. Anyway, I need this to get rid of that. I guess actually this is still a good idea, because these two are really good, so yeah. I think it's a good lead off. I don't actually know if Ragoon's a good start off, but whatever. Also, I need to actually get a new mic cam. A screw just fell out, which is not a good sign. And every time I move it, bro, it's so old. I've had this arm for like probably almost 2 years now. So damn, I definitely really need a new one. So yeah, I'm still using my Blue Yeti, which if you don't know, I think the Blue Yeti is like a pretty good like mic to buy if you like to just stand out on YouTube, because I originally had a headset mic which was trash. Obviously, I mean, headset mics are usually garbage. The Astros is alright, which I use, Astro A40s. They're alright, but I mean, wouldn't exactly recommend them a lot. He probably would swap out, but I'm just gonna go for damage. Actually no, he stays in. Interesting. Along that though, I then used a Snowball Ice, which is like a $40 mic. Again, it worked pretty well for what I used it for, at least for Project Pokemon. And then I got a Blue Yeti, which actually this is my second one, because also, if you don't know, when Fortnite first came out, I actually streamed on my PS4 because my computer was really trash and I couldn't stream, which is why most of my channel, I only really did videos. But also, since I upgraded my PC and my setup, it's actually really good now, and I can stream really easily. But I used to just stream through the PS4, and so instead of unplugging my, I was really lazy. Instead of unplugging my mic every time that I wanted to use my PS4 to stream, I just bought another one. And actually, it's a good thing I did. Otherwise, I would have probably missed like a week of videos, or the audio would have been really annoying for a lot longer. Because I realized in videos I was screeching, but I didn't know why. So I swapped the wire for my second one, which I'm using. Seemed to be the wire, not the actual microphone. So I actually changed the microphone first. It'll still work, still happening for the weird screeching. So I just changed the wire, and hey, it's fixed now, which is really good. You're probably gonna go for Earthquake. Do I want to risk Cinema? We might as well, right? We're trying to be annoying this video, so we might as well. So hey, pretty good, man, pretty good. Yeah, Draft. Got him. That shouldn't hit me, right? Hehehe, got him. Okay, then, that's, static Snowball's even, not static one. That's the, paralyzed one. Hit! Yes, we hit it! We hit it! Okay, now to just try and hit it as much as possible, really, until it wakes up, which, hopefully won't take too long, but yeah, I need to upgrade some more of my setup, because honestly, I think my setup's alright for where it is. Like, honestly, my two monitors, my PC is a freaking beast. Also, Shipple helped me pick out the parts, and Shipple and T-Brads sat down with me to actually like put it together. It took me like 8 hours. I had no idea what I was doing. Oh, it just lived. Oh, and it's still asleep. Okay, nice, man. So yeah, but then I also brought the Stream Deck, which I use for also like for all the numbers. So actually, I can show you now as well. So like all of these numbers, if I press a button on my Stream Deck, it will change that. It's just like all like macro. It's kind of like basically like macro buttons, really helpful. So yeah, but it definitely helps in the long run. I'm actually gonna Airblade just so I can save a little bit of energy. So hey, pretty good. I thought I'd mention it because I know a lot of people during my streams like always want to bring up saying, hey, what do you use for streaming? So there's a little quick thing, I guess. So yeah, but if you want to know like specific stats on my streaming PC or just my PC in general, I don't have a 2 PC setup yet. I would like to get one though. I would like a 2 PC setup, whereas like you would have your gaming PC and like a streaming PC. If you go to any of my streams, in the description it'll have like a link to a tweet that I did a couple of years ago, probably like a year and a half ago now. What's actually in my PC and what my monitors are if you are interested. We're not sponsored or anything. I just thought, hey, might as well tell you if you want to use them, I guess, or if you want to get them. Although at the time it was a very expensive PC. I think now it's going to be a lot cheaper than what I got it for, but it's still like probably on the more expensive side. So I mean, it was an investment for me, so it made sense for me to do it. But hey, it's pretty good, man. But yeah, definitely a new arm stand. I want a new desk. My room just isn't big enough, man. I know a lot of people want me to get a green screen because also the curtains, obviously. I've said for what now, like maybe 4 or 5 years, I will change the curtains. Guess what? I never did because I was lazy. Because these curtains aren't even held up by anything. I got blinds installed, so I guess I could take them down, but the blinds are like, it's not like the prettiest background, even though this isn't, I guess, but it's better than nothing. But I've only got blinds installed, so what I did for the curtains, because I'm in a conservatory, that's what my room is, which is basically glass on every side of me. It gets really hot or very cold, so yeah, yikes. I'm just gonna try and paralyze, I guess. So other than that, actually, no, I think he swapped out the Zulong, so I want to save El Guana just in case. So then also I got the blinds up. Nothing is holding the curtains up, so I just wrapped it over what the blinds installation is, basically. So that's just what's holding them up. So kind of janky, not gonna lie, but it works. So I'm not gonna complain. I'll sacrifice Ragoon, I guess. I'm not really too sure if CYNAMOTH is a good matchup for Tata, but we'll try it. And there's nothing wrong with trying it, right? Actually, pretty sure Ragoon's just gonna take you down. Actually, is Chase Down a good idea here? I don't know. I don't know if Chase Down would one-shot Tata, but yeah. I know, okay. I know people want me to get rid of my curtains. They're older than me, and I'm 22. They're older than me. I know. Leave me alone. But yeah, we've actually had these curtains for so long. I will get rid of them at some point. But like I said, I also want a green screen. It's just that I don't have much room in this room. So unfortunately, I want a new, like, there's a lot of stuff I want to upgrade. It's gonna cost a lot of money, probably. Actually, yeah, it definitely will. Which, I mean, I don't like spend as much as my PC costs. I don't like spending money. I don't. I like saving up. But yeah, I want to do a little upgrades. I do want a green screen. I feel like a green screen would be good. I definitely can't wear this jumper though, which I just got, so it kind of sucks. But actually, I don't know if a green screen would be good. Because I can't tell if you can tell, my eyes are greeny blue. My eyes change color between green and blue depending on how much light is like in them. It's like a very light green, but it changes like a lighter blue, which is, I guess, kind of cool, people say, but I don't really see the hype around it, really. It's like, it's whatever, really. It doesn't really bother their eyes. Everyone has a pair of them. No. If you have 2 pair of eyes, then damn. Then that's pretty lucky, or unlucky. No, maybe, probably lucky. Okay, well, see you later, Valkyrie. Well, in this battle, we CYNAMOTH took down the Himber, which usually isn't possible, so hey. But also, if you don't know, in the last video for CYNAMOTH, I used Pester. I wanted to try Pester. I didn't think it would be good, but I thought I might as well try it, because honestly, I can decrease the opponent's range attack. It's alright of the move. Probably not that great on CYNAMOTH though. So also swapped out for the Spore move, which makes a lot more sense for it, because honestly, against this Himber, it's not going to win, unless you put it to sleep, and then you might have the chance to win, unless it wakes up early, which it didn't, so nice. And that's very good. Is that actually his last one? No, he's got a Zulong left. So hey, I know, okay, I want a green screen. The only problem is, if I had a green screen, where the heck do I put it when I'm playing Loomian Legacy? I can put it, like... There's another webcam. Okay, I'm gonna use this one as an example. Okay, down the bottom right. Okay, I can't put it down here because then you're missing the moves. I guess I could put it like down here. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. That's just how I usually do because I don't have a border or anything. I could put it down here, I guess, but I feel like I'm actually. It feels weird having 2 webcams on. I feel like I'm blocking my own Loomian though sometimes, and I don't really like that. So I'm not really too sure where I would put a webcam. I'm not sure where I would put my webcam if I actually had a green screen. I guess I could actually leave up where it is, but I have like a border under me. I guess maybe that'll make sense for me to be flying up here then, because I feel like up here, in the top left, is the ideal placement. Wait, he sent me... Oh no, it's an all account. That's interesting. Very interesting, man. So I'm not really too sure. I feel like this placement logo for my webcam is the ideal place to put a webcam for Loomian Legacy. Yeah, it's covering the chat, but most people spamming the chat whenever I'm streaming, so I usually just either close it or I completely ignore it because I'm looking over this way. Roblox chat's over there. I'm looking usually over this way for my second monitor, for my YouTube chat. So yeah, I don't think you really need to see the chat in most situations. Plus, since also I play on a fairly big monitor, it's is difficult to see what the text is, which is why I usually don't really show the text too much. You can read this one pretty easily, but like my username, I can read it perfectly on my monitor, but on OBS it gets pretty difficult to see. So not really too sure about that. Anyway, this actually is a pretty good choice, probably. CYNAMOTH actually be really good here, so I guess I will lead off with Himber. I'll set up the traps straight away. So yeah, but I thought I'd mention it because I know a lot of people keep mentioning it. I know, okay, I want to get rid of my curtains, but oh, he's got a terrifying. Ooh. I see how you do that. I guess CYNAMOTH's fine here. Yeah, CYNAMOTH's fine here. So I know, okay, I know. I brought it up now, okay, leave me alone. So yeah, I actually want to upgrade my webcam as well. I use the Logitech Brio, which is a pretty good camera, but I feel like it definitely lacks in quality as like compared to like an actual camera. So that'll be nice, and I actually need to upgrade my lighting system because I'm so tired of people calling me balds. I'm so tired of it, man. I'm so tired of it. I'm losing my mind, man. I guess I'll... What's he got that I can swap in? I'm gonna Searing Steel. No, he actually stayed in. Flaming Kick would have been better then. But oh well. Nice damage. Nice damage. I can tank that pretty well. I'm actually just gonna go for Flaming Kick then. So I know my Logitech Brio is a pretty good one. I used to use the Logitech C920, or was it C290? One of them. I think it was the C920, which is what most people use as a webcam when they first start doing YouTube. Not TP train, man. You got a TP train, man. If you want to use that, you're also gonna go for obviously gonna go for an Earth move. So I'm gonna swap out into CYNAMOTH. So yeah, I do want to upgrade to like an actual camera, which I'm gonna have no idea how to set to my computer, but I'll try. But then I guess I don't really need to set up to my computer that much. I can just record it and then slap it onto videos after the fact, but I'll need it connected for streams. Other than that, what else is there really that I want to do? Lighting. Okay, I want to bring this up as well. I might as well slap it all into this video because I've already started ranting about it. Lighting. I have a light above me, also shining down, which is why my hair looks shiny. And I have a light in front of me, just because also if I quickly turn this one off, which is just a lamp, if I turn it off, it's a little bit too dark, and I don't really like it that much, although it does make my hair look actually not as bad as it looks like with it on. But I usually have it on because I don't want shadows under my eyes, which is why I usually just put that lamp on. And if I have the one above me off, it's too dark behind me, so that's why I have those lighting. Definitely want to upgrade my lighting low, because people keep calling me freaking bald, which I'm not bald, okay? I'm not balding, okay? Listen to me here. I'm not balding, okay? My hair has always just been like this, unfortunately. I've always had like a really bad hairline. As you can actually see, because I turned that light on, this part of my hair looks like there's no hair here at all, right? There's hair there. It just looks a lot worse on camera for some reason, and I don't know why. Also, I will get a haircut, okay? Leave me alone. I will get a haircut. I just don't know when. I'm lazy, okay? You can probably tell. Also, because I'm on the tablets right now, which I'm hoping to come off of these ones soon, but looks like we might not be for quite a while. But if you don't know, I have epilepsy. Well, I got diagnosed with epilepsy earlier this year, so also I quit my job, which I worked in a care home, which I liked the job. Also, it was rewarding for what it was. But after being diagnosed with epilepsy, also from collapsing at work, I thought it was too dangerous to really like stay there, and also some other residents were like dementia, stuff like that, so it wasn't really fair for either of us really to be under that circumstances, because there's a lot of machinery as well. So decided to quit that. Also right now I'm just doing YouTube for the time being. until I get my tablets fixed, and I'll probably find another job at the same time. But other than that, I'm actually gonna try and put you to sleep. Yes, I hit. That's great. But other than that, I'm on tablets now, which I'm in the process of changing my tablets, because the first ones I was on, actually let me see if I can find what they're called. I'm gonna butcher the name though. That's the new ones. The old tablet that I am on is called levetiracetam, which has a side effect of making the people who ever take it pretty tired. For me, it's the worst case scenario. It makes me stupidly tired, which is why sometimes when I'm streaming like only 2 hours, I'm like, okay, I'm done now. I'm too tired, basically. That's the reason why. The side effect is hitting me super hard to what it usually does for most people. And sometimes, in most days, I'll sleep for like 12 hours in most days. A couple of days ago, I slept for like 13, 14 hours in one sitting. And then sometimes I'd like get like 8 hours of sleep, which is great. 8 hours, perfect. I'd be up for an hour, have something to eat, and then I'm tired again. And I go back to bed after an hour for another 8-hour nap. Or sleep. Not really a nap at that point, really. So, that definitely sucks, obviously. So we're trying to get that fixed, so hoping to get me off of these tablets. Don't know when though, unfortunately. I'm going to be on some new tablets, which just have a side effect of potentially making you moody, which I guess could have like anger. Not really anger problems. I could lash out at people, I guess, is one way to saying it. Which I'll say freaking sucks. So yeah, I can definitely tell that if it was around during some streams in December and you saw me like lash out at some people, yeah, but also I definitely went off a lot more on a lot of people because of those. So that's gonna happen as well. So sucks, but I'll get over it eventually. I need to swap out. Even though I want to keep, actually, I'm gonna keep CYNAMOTH in. Come on, CYNAMOTH, take a hit. Take a hit, man. Do it. Do it. Do it. Take one hit. That's all I need you to do. And no! It might be Brawner. Damn it, man. Damn it. Okay, well, I guess we got CYNAMOTH here then, just to flame and kick you. So, yeah, that's the situation I am in right now. Sucks, but what can you do about it, really? What can you do? Damn it, he took down CYNAMOTH as well. Oh no, this is looking bad. Okay, well, I guess Boomer is up next. We just need to do a little bit of damage to it, and then Zulon can take it down. Chili Chomp, please. So, that's the situation I'm in right now. So, yeah. But I thought I'd mention all of it in one video because I get a lot of questions asked. So, if you do have any questions or any more questions other than the ones I just told you, then let me know when I'm streaming and just hit me up on like Twitter. I usually don't mind asking questions. As long as it's not too personal, I don't really care, to be honest. I really don't. So yeah, but if you have any questions, just ask me. I mean, the worst thing I can say is no, basically. So keep that in mind. I'm gonna dodge here. So like I said, stop telling me okay, I'm balding. Okay, I know it looks like I'm balding, but I'm not. My hairstyle has been like this. My hairline has always been this bad, okay, since I was really young, unfortunately. I know, my hair sucks. I can't do anything about it, man. So yeah, I definitely need to not let it get this long glow anymore. I've had it longer, but it doesn't look good. It really doesn't look good. Especially because, also, like I said, it looks like I've got no hair, like, all over here, which I have hair there. It's just really thin, and on camera it looks worse because I've got, like, two lights pointed at me, basically. So leave me alone. But like I said, I don't really care. I don't really care, man. The reason why is because the reason I should probably mention, the reason why I don't really care that much anymore is, or actually for quite a while, I guess actually not caring is a bad term. I just don't mind what people think is a better term I should probably use more. I don't care seems unprofessional, whereas if I say I don't mind seems a lot more professional, to be honest. Okay, yeah. Sorry, Borog, but you're asleep, man. Seems a lot more professional. The reason why I say that in school, primary school, secondary school, I guess somewhat in college as well, but not as much, because you don't go to college like every day, basically. But during school, I got bullied obviously a lot for my appearance, and so basically bullied for everything, which I'm pretty sure a lot of people do. So boohoo, basically for me. I mean, it doesn't really, like I said, it doesn't really matter. Most people get bullied during school, which you can take it two ways. You can either let it get to you, which I did, and I bottled it up, so I had like pretty like not too serious anger problems, but I definitely let my anger get too much at times, so I lashed out a lot. But also now I'm like, well, I don't really care. Again, I don't really mind what people think. That's just how I've grown up, really. So yeah, I mean, that's just basically why when people are like, oh, I don't really know a good example, really. Like, oh, this, like, your channel's so bad. I mean, if you think it's bad, then that's your opinion, man. But I mean, I'm not gonna say your opinion's wrong, but I mean, other people like it. So I mean, again, it's your opinion. So I just kind of grew up just being bullied basically every day at school. So that's my mentality now, is that I just don't really care what people think. Again, care is the wrong word. I definitely should use I don't mind what people think. Everyone has their opinions, and everyone's entitled to their opinions. But obviously, if it's an offensive opinion, just don't take it too serious, and it won't really bother you that much. As you can probably tell, I don't really mind too much what people think, and guess what? I'm doing fine. I'm doing fine, man. So that's the reason why. I really just don't care. Like, if people like that... Let me try and think, actually, what's the best way to say this. If people are just, like, that worried about what you think, or what you look like, or, like, what your opinions are, then obviously they're, like, I guess, self-conscious about themselves more than what they actually think of you, if that makes sense. Because, I mean, there's always a reason why people bully, right? I mean... I'm not going to go into all that, but there's a reason why people bully. It's because they have like something that they don't like about themselves, so they take it on other people, or something's happening to them, they decide to take it on other people. So I just don't really care. Definitely would suggest though, don't bottle it up like I did. I definitely learned my lesson from bottling it up. It definitely helped to find someone that you can talk to. That definitely helps. I'm not even joking. You hear that everywhere, but it definitely helps. Definitely helps, man. So yeah, but I thought I'd like mention quite a few things. Like, I usually do these videos. I used to do these videos quite a lot, actually. Like, I just go on rants, basically, just talk like doing basically like a Q&A and just ranting about just random stuff like school and stuff, just because obviously it is important. Also, it's going to that time again where a lot of people are in their final years of school, potentially, if you're watching this video. And also you're studying. I'll actually say as well, I've mentioned this a couple of times as well, for my final high school test, I did not study at all. I did not study at all. I know that I've mentioned it quite a few times already, but I thought I'd mention it again. Don't be like me. I was very, very lucky with a lot of my grades. I was so done of school from being bullied, and I didn't realize how much of an impact it would have had until I got to college. During high school, in my tests, I did not study at all. The only, like, a really good grade I got was sports. I got an A star, which is equivalent, I guess, to like an A plus in sports, because that wasn't really a test thing for my school. That was more like a coursework, basically, which coursework is a lot different from tests. It's a lot easier. I don't like tests personally. My memory is horrible, which is why I've never liked tests one bit. Other than that, though, it definitely would recommend studying, because all of my other ones I passed barely. So, like I said, I got an A star, which is an A plus. Oh, I forgot about poison barbs. Damn it. I got a plus in sports. I got a B in ICT, which was another coursework that I had. I got a C on my normal ICT computing. I got a C in maths, which I got a year early, so I kind of like dropped doing more maths. I was projected to get like an A-ish, A plus, but I decided to like not really do it anymore and continue working on English, because I really suck at English. I hate writing stuff. I hate it so much. But managed to pass that with a C. Science passed that with a C, and I think that was really it. Photography, everyone in my class basically failed it. Wasn't our fault, but it's a funny story, so I might as well mention it. The reason why I basically failed my I'm gonna go iguana for now. The reason why I failed it low was because my photography teacher, I'm gonna say art for a second. I had the option between art and photography. I thought photography would have been better, so I picked it. So yeah, I did that, and my it was mostly coursework. So also you take photos and stuff, and you get like a huge collage or all like your projects that you've worked on. And the teacher, like the last week before we had to like submit all of our work, we all submitted our work, and then the next thing you know, the teacher quit and took all of our projects with her, so we all failed, which freaking sucks. But whatever. I don't think I would have really done anything with photography, to be honest. I mean, I do YouTube, but I mean, if I was vlogging, then I guess it would have helped. But I don't think it really matters too much. If I was at low, I'd have been a little upset. But other than that low, like geography and history, I'm pretty sure I failed because you really need to study for those ones. I failed those ones pretty bad. I think I got a D in history. And for geography, I think I just failed it straight up. But the only subjects that I really was important to me was my computering, sports is like wherever. You don't really need sports, but hey, I was glad that I got an A-star in one of them. And also maths, English, science. Those are like your 3 core subjects, and I passed with a C, which is also just a passing grade. Which I know a lot of people like say, well, it's a pass, it's good enough, but. And that's my mentality, but it really isn't. It really isn't. I don't want to make it sound like, oh, you definitely need to get an A plus. Getting a C is good, but if you can just get up to like a B, like if you can just get a little bit higher, it's so much worth it. The reason why I was happy that I would get a C, I knew that I probably would just pass those ones. The other ones I knew I would fail, but I didn't really care about those ones because that was my mentality during that period of my life. I just really hated school. I really hated it. Like, I could not express enough on how much I hated school. It was so, it just wasn't for me. I freaking hated every second being in there. But I had to go, otherwise your parents would be locked in jail, basically, which also really sucks. So other than that, though, I mean, for the course I wanted to do at college, which I took on health and social care, which I think I took on level 3, which is why I was able to go work in the care home. Also after that, I went ahead and, because you needed a C in maths and English, you needed to pass your maths and English, otherwise you had to redo them in college, which also I passed mine. I guess pretty lucky, but I thought I would pass those ones anyway without studying. But also, I could have made the grades a lot higher. But the problem is, in a lot of places, like definitely, I don't have, I'm kind of screwed. Okay, well, sorry CYNAMOTH, but you're dying. But the only problem is, a lot of people, when you're like signing up for jobs, is that they usually look at your subjects a lot of times. And also, if you have a C in maths, like, let's say, for example, for me, I have a C in maths, science, and English. I think most jobs right now just look up English and maths, really. And then whatever other things you need to be qualified for the job. But obviously, if just to take my 3 basic subjects, science, maths, English, then if someone else comes along with just like B's in all of them, also they're more qualified to get the job. And I mean, also, it's like, oh well, I'll just basically screw myself. So definitely would recommend if you're confident that you're gonna pass, put in a little bit more effort. I know it sucks, believe me, I know it freaking sucks. I hated every second of being in school. I hated it. I despised it. I couldn't hate it even more than if I wanted to. I just couldn't hate it anymore. It freaking sucks so much. But basically, at the end of the day, it's worth all of the effort to put into it. The reason why I mentioned that, because I know that some of my audience are during that period of their life in school, about to take tests. Take them as seriously as possible, because it can actually be it's a big deal later in life. I know it sucks because I've been through it, and it freaking sucks. But if you can get through it, it's so worth it. It is so worth it if you can just get through it. So I thought I'd mention that because, like I said, obviously, a lot of my audience, or not a lot of them, but quite a lot of my audience are like around the age now where they're going to take tests. So I thought I'd mention it, honestly. So hey, like I said, I know it sucks. I've been through it, and I did not like it at all. But just knuckle down, get through it. It'll be worth it in the end, although it will suck for the time being. Although it does get better. Hopefully. Hopefully. But anyway, I think that's basically it. I don't think I have anything else to rant about. So, yeah. But hey, if you want me to do more of these rant videos or just talk about random crap, like I said, I know that I've had a lot of questions in my stream, so I thought I get asked all these questions like basically every stream. So I thought I'd mention a lot of it about my PC, my setup, my situation with why my hair freaking sucks, and why I haven't shown my curtains in like 10 years, 30 years probably, almost how old they are now. I thought to mention up school because I know, again, it's January, a lot of people are going back to school now from like Christmas break, and some tests are going to be coming up soon. So I'd thought to do that, but also let me know in the comments down below if you guys want me to do more of these rant-styled videos. But it's basically just normal PvP, where I'm still kicking people's butts in PvP because I'm freaking so good at the game, clearly. But if you guys want me to like just rant about something or just answer more questions like this, then just let me know, because I used to do this quite a lot in Brick Bronze. I think I'd honestly do videos like this like once a week in Brick Bronze, where I just rant about just a lot of stuff. So I thought I'd mention it and bring in some of the old stuff. But hey, hope you guys enjoyed, and I'll see you guys next time.